guys, it's Sarah back with Happy to Be Raw, and I'm back to answer the question, are carbs the enemy? Lots of fad diets will lead you to believe that you need to cut your carbs in order to be healthy and to lose weight. But is that really true? Well, you've learned in my previous protein videos that we don't need massive amounts of protein in our diets to thrive. In fact, it's important not to get too much protein. So, what should we eat more of then? Carbs or fat? Because there's only 3 major macronutrients that we eat: protein, fat, and carbs. So if we're not eating that much protein, the other 2, fat and carbs, what should the balance be? How much more of carbs or fat should we be eating? Well, the answer is simple. We should be eating way more carbohydrates. I'll try to explain some of the reasons why it's important to eat more carbs. First, every single cell in our entire body, including our brain, uses glucose for fuel in order to function. When we don't eat enough carbohydrates, our bodies break down our muscle tissues in order to convert it to glucose to feed our cells. Muscle loss is detrimental to our health in a lot of different ways. So the only solution is to ingest enough carbohydrates in order to fuel our bodies and to thrive. Another problem with not eating enough carbohydrates is that if we're not eating the carbs, we're eating fat. Because most of the foods out there are either high carbohydrate foods or high fat foods. The so-called high protein foods that people promote, they're actually high fat foods. If we ingest too much fat, the excess fat in our bloodstream inhibits the glucose from entering our cells to give them food or fuel in order to function. When the glucose can't get into our cells, we become lethargic and unhealthy. It's this excess fat in our bloodstream that causes type 2 diabetes. So what kind of carbs should we be eating in order to thrive? Well, the easiest way for our bodies to get glucose, or carbohydrates, same thing, is to eat foods that contain simple sugars. Fruit is the best source of simple sugars and is easily absorbed, digested, and assimilated by the body. Plus, fruit contains in its beautiful, sweet, delicious package all of the water, fiber, vitamins, nutrients, and minerals that our bodies need in order to function properly. Vegetables, especially leafy green vegetables, are a great source of carbohydrates, and they contain all the water, fiber, vitamins, and nutrients for optimal health as well. Other a little bit complex carbohydrate sources can come from rice or potatoes. So that leads us to another question. What sources of food contain high amounts of fat that we should avoid? Well, these include all meats, including beef, chicken, pork, poultry, lamb, fish, and all sorts of animal secretions like yogurt, butter, milk, cheese. Also, pure fat in the form of any oil should be avoided in our diet for optimal health. And nuts and seeds are also very high in fat and should be eaten sparingly. Other fruits that are high fat fruits could be durian, olives, avocado, coconut. Things like those should also be eaten sparingly. So if you want the best possible health without depriving yourself of a sweet treat and your carb cravings, just reach for some fruit. Apples, bananas, oranges, and just start being happy with the food choices that you're making for your body. Because guaranteed, if you start eating fruit, you're bound to smile. So I hope you guys can see that carbs are not the enemy. In fact, we should be eating as many carbs as we can get in our little mouths, because they are going to give us energy, they're going to fuel our body, they're going to give us the fuel we need in order for our bodies to heal, to work, to play, to love, and to be truly happy. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe and share. I want to get this information out there to the people who are unhealthy and miserable with their diets so that they can be healthy and happy too. And be sure to check out my website for more informative articles, raw food recipes, and more healthful information at happytoberaw.net. And if you can't find it, click on the link below. Thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day. Bye.